The final part of our setup for a new project will be to edit the web page title. It's important that we're clear that the web page title is not the big text at the top of the page. It is in fact information inside the page that the web browser reads. So you may not have noticed this and may not understand why it's necessary. Here's a quick demonstration about how to see the web page title and why it's important that we change it. Here I've opened our web page template in Safari, the web browser, on my Mac, and you can see the page looks relatively normal. There's nothing unusual about it, but if we focus closely up here at the top of the window in what's called the title bar of the window, you'll see it says highimpacttemplates.com. Now that's the company who made these templates originally. It's where we downloaded them from. That information has come from the title of the web page. Now nowhere else is it written on the web page. That's because it's actually inside of the web page in the HTML code that makes the page up. Now most people don't notice that. The one time you will notice it though is if someone tries to bookmark this page. So let's just try and do that. If I bookmark and add bookmark, look what the box says. It says type a name for the bookmark and choose where to keep it. The name it's chosen is the information from the title, which is High Impact Templates. Now if this was your website, your product, your web page, you would want that information to reflect those items, not someone else's company name. So it is important that you change the title information on your web pages. You may see as you travel the internet many pages that say index or even nothing at all up there, and it's a missed opportunity. So I always advise to edit the title information of any page that you're working on and do it first. Now that you've seen why it's important to change the web page title, here's what we'll do to change it. In the web page HTML code, which is in the source view in the HTML editor, we're going to find the tags, the title tags, and we're going to edit the text between those tags, and then we're going to save the file. Once we've done that, we're ready to go. Here we are back in Composer, our HTML editor, and you can see another effect of that title information. Here are the tabs with our two documents, and you can see there's that information, highimpacttemplates.com. It's on both of these documents, so we can't tell them apart just by looking at that information. Similarly, someone bookmarking your page wouldn't be able to tell them apart. So let's edit that information as the first thing that we do. We're going to need to get at the source code in order to do this. So we're going to need to use this source tab down here at the bottom, edit HTML source, it gives us the hint. Click on that and the view will change, and it will change to this. Now if you've not seen this before, it can be a little bit scary, but don't worry, just follow along closely and it'll be fine. Basically, we are looking for the markers that tell us where the title information is written. And thankfully those markers, or tags as they're called, are called title. There's the marker that says here's the start of the title information, and here's the marker that says this is the end of the title information. So the actual title information, highimpacttemplates.com, is whatever is between those two markers. It's no more complicated than that. So if we want to change the title information for this document, we find the title tag, start and end, and we edit the text that's between those two tags. Now what I've done is to make absolutely sure that I'm editing only the information I should, because if I damage or delete these tags I'm going to cause no end of trouble. So I'm going to very carefully put the cursor at the beginning and highlight that text. Now you can do this any way you like. I prefer to highlight the text and then to type, but you could just as easily put the cursor at the end and press the backspace key until this area is blank. I'm going to highlight from the start to the end so that just the text highimpacttemplates.com is highlighted. Then I'm going to type my own text. So I'm going to type digitalhowto.net my super project. Okay. Now I can switch back to the normal view and we should see a small change to the display. Nothing on the page, just when I click it, now the tab up here says the information that I typed in, digitalhowto.net, my super whatever. Okay, now very important, the next thing I need to do is save this file. And in fact, I'm being reminded I've got a little red disk here. So File, Save. Now that change has been saved. We do not need to make this change to our opt-in form because we're only going to copy this form and place it into our main page. So we won't be using that file, so its title is irrelevant.